The shocking benefits of adding baking soda to your water after 60.
Seniors, have you ever wondered what really happens inside your body when you drink just one glass of baking soda water? Millions of older adults already have it sitting in their kitchen. That small white box we've used for cleaning, cooking, or freshening the fridge. Yet few realize this simple powder might also hold surprising benefits for digestion, energy, and overall balance. Some even say it helps them feel lighter, sleep better, and reduce discomfort, all from a single daily habit. But here's the catch. While baking soda water can offer powerful health support, using it the wrong way can quietly do more harm than good. That's why understanding how it works, when to take it, and how much to use is crucial, especially after 60 when your body's pH balance naturally shifts. So, make sure to watch until the end, because one of these benefits is something almost everyone overlooks, and it could mean the difference between improving your health or accidentally doing the opposite. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, how old are you and where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments below. I reply to as many as I can. Alright, let's get started with what really happens when you drink baking soda water, and why it might just become one of the simplest habits that transforms your health. Benefit number 1. Relieves heartburn and acid reflux. Let's start with one of the most common problems so many seniors deal with, that burning feeling after meals, better known as heartburn or acid reflux. If you've ever felt that uncomfortable fire rising in your chest or throat after eating, you know how frustrating it can be. You finish dinner, sit back to relax, and suddenly you feel that sour burn coming up. It's not only painful, it can make you dread eating altogether. Now here's where baking soda comes in. Baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, is naturally alkaline, which means it can neutralize acid. When you mix half a teaspoon into a glass of water and drink it, it reacts with the acid in your stomach, gently turning it into salt, water, and carbon dioxide. The result? That painful acid is neutralized, and the burning begins to fade, often within minutes. And this isn't just a home remedy myth. A 2022 study in BMJ Open Gastroenterology found that people who drank bicarbonate-rich water experienced significant relief from heartburn compared to those who drank plain water. Pretty amazing for something that costs less than a cup of coffee, right? Now, I do want to remind you, this works best for occasional heartburn. If you find yourself needing it every day, that's your body's way of saying something deeper might be going on. In that case, it's always best to talk with your doctor and find the root cause. But when used correctly and in moderation, baking soda water can be a safe, gentle way to calm heartburn naturally. No pills, no side effects, and no waiting in discomfort. Benefit number 2. Supports kidney function. Now let's talk about something most people don't realize until it's too late. Your kidneys. Your kidneys work non-stop to filter waste and maintain your body's acid balance. But as we age, they naturally become less efficient, sometimes leading to a buildup of acid, something doctors call metabolic acidosis. Here's where baking soda water becomes surprisingly useful. Because it's alkaline, baking soda can help reduce that excess acid, giving your kidneys a little break and helping them do their job more efficiently. Think of it like easing the load on a tired worker who's been overdoing it for years. There's real science behind this too. A 2021 meta-analysis published in Frontiers in Pharmacology looked at several clinical trials involving people with chronic kidney issues. Those who took small, carefully measured doses of sodium bicarbonate had better kidney function and slower disease progression compared to those who didn't. Now, this doesn't mean you should go and start drinking baking soda water every day, especially if you already have kidney concerns or high blood pressure. Because baking soda contains sodium, too much can cause your body to retain fluid or raise blood pressure. But under medical guidance and in moderation, it can be a powerful, natural way to help balance your body's acid levels and support overall kidney health. So if your doctor ever mentions that your kidneys are a little sluggish, or that your body's pH is too acidic, this might be one of those small, simple changes that makes a big difference. Benefit number 3. Helps manage urinary tract infections, UTI. Now let's move to a topic that's both common and uncomfortable. Urinary tract infections. If you've ever had one, you know exactly how miserable it feels. That constant urge to go, the burning, and the irritation can take over your whole day. And while antibiotics are often necessary to fully clear an infection, there's something interesting about how baking soda water can help your body cope during the process. Baking soda, being naturally alkaline, can help by gently raising the pH of your urine, making it less acidic and less welcoming for harmful bacteria. A 2017 study in the International Urogynecology Journal found that women who drank bicarbonate water experienced fewer symptoms like burning and urgency after several weeks. That doesn't mean baking soda water replaces antibiotics or doctor care. It's more of a supportive helper that may ease symptoms and make recovery smoother. If you decide to try this, always keep it simple. Just half a teaspoon dissolved in a full glass of water once in a while when discomfort begins. Too much can upset your stomach or sodium balance, so moderation is key. Think of it as a way to help your body create an environment where bacteria simply don't feel welcome. It's a small, gentle step toward comfort and healing, right from your own kitchen. Benefit number 4, reduces lactic acid and boosts exercise performance. Ever notice how your muscles start to burn when you walk uphill or do light exercises? That's lactic acid building up. When too much acid collects in your muscles, they tire faster and feel sore afterward. Baking soda acts as a natural buffer, helping neutralize this acid. Studies show that when used properly, it can delay fatigue, improve stamina, and even speed up recovery after physical activity. In fact, a 2019 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that people who took small doses of baking soda before exercise lasted longer and felt less soreness later. Now, this doesn't mean you need to drink it before every walk or workout. A half teaspoon in water, occasionally after mild activity, can help your body bounce back faster. It's a simple, natural way to stay active longer and wake up feeling ready to move again the next day. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful so far, please take a quick moment to give it a like. It really helps more seniors discover these important health tips. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vital Health for more videos that keep you strong, sharp, and independent. And let us know in the comments. How old are you? Where are you watching from? And how's your health been lately? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I love hearing your stories. Benefit number 5, freshens breath and balances oral health. Let's move on to something a little more refreshing, how baking soda water can naturally freshen your breath and support your oral health. Now we all know how important brushing and mouthwash are, but sometimes bad breath lingers even after we've done everything right. That's because the real problem often comes down to acidic conditions in the mouth. When your mouth's pH drops, becoming too acidic, odor-causing bacteria thrive, producing those unpleasant smells that no mint can cover for long. Here's where baking soda helps. Because it's alkaline, it gently balances the mouth's pH, making it harder for those odor-causing bacteria to survive. Drinking baking soda water, or even rinsing with it, can help neutralize acids and leave your mouth feeling fresher. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry found that people who used a baking soda rinse had noticeably fresher breath and reduced oral bacteria compared to plain water users. It's not a replacement for brushing or dental care, of course, but adding a gentle baking soda rinse or drink to your morning routine can keep your mouth cleaner, your breath fresher, and your confidence higher throughout the day. Benefit number 6, may help relieve gout by lowering uric acid levels. Now let's talk about something that affects millions of older adults: gout. If you've ever felt that sharp, throbbing pain in your big toe, ankle, or joints that flares up without warning, you know how disabling it can be. Gout happens when uric acid builds up in your bloodstream and forms tiny needle-like crystals inside the joints. It's not only painful, but can also limit movement and disrupt sleep. Here's where baking soda water may lend a gentle hand. Uric acid becomes a problem when your body's internal environment is too acidic. In acidic conditions, uric acid doesn't dissolve well. It crystallizes instead. But in a more alkaline environment, it stays soluble and is more easily flushed out through the urine. Since baking soda is naturally alkaline, drinking a small, properly prepared glass can help raise the pH of your body and urine, making it easier for your system to eliminate excess uric acid. This can mean fewer painful flare-ups and better comfort over time. A 2024 study in the British Journal of Hospital Medicine found that people who used sodium bicarbonate alongside standard gout treatment had lower uric acid levels and fewer flare-ups than those who didn't. Now, baking soda isn't a cure, and it's definitely not a replacement for your prescribed medications, but it can be a simple, affordable way to support your body's natural balance when used carefully. Think of it as helping your body maintain a friendlier environment for your joints, one where crystals don't have the chance to form in the first place. Benefit number 7. Helps maintain overall body pH balance. One of the most fascinating, yet often misunderstood, benefits of baking soda water is how it helps your body maintain a healthy internal balance, or what doctors call pH equilibrium. Your body works best when it's slightly alkaline, not too acidic, not too basic, just balanced. But as we age, everyday habits like drinking coffee, eating processed foods, or even stress can tip that balance toward acidity. When that happens, you might feel fatigued, achy, or sluggish without knowing why. That's where baking soda comes in. It acts as a natural buffer, helping your body maintain a healthy internal pH. When mixed with water and taken in moderation, it can neutralize excess acid and support your cells, muscles, and organs to function more efficiently. A 2024 study in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that people who drank bicarbonate-rich water daily had better acid-base balance and lower overall body acidity. In other words, their systems ran smoother and with less internal strain. Of course, this doesn't mean you should drink it daily without guidance. Moderation is key. But when used properly, baking soda water can be one of those quiet helpers that supports your body's natural resilience against acidity and stress. It's a reminder that your body already knows how to stay balanced. Sometimes it just needs a little gentle support to do its best work. Benefit number 8, reduces muscle soreness and aids recovery. Let's move on to something that many people over 60 know all too well: muscle soreness and fatigue. Whether it's from exercise, gardening, or simply doing chores around the house, that lingering ache can make even small tasks feel harder than they should. Here's the science in simple terms. When you move your muscles, your body naturally produces lactic acid. During strenuous activity, this acid can build up faster than your body can clear it, making your muscles feel heavy, tight, and sore. That's where baking soda steps in. Because it's alkaline, it acts as a natural acid neutralizer, helping to buffer that lactic acid buildup in your muscles. When the acid level drops, your muscles recover faster, feel less sore, and are ready to move again. Athletes have quietly used this trick for decades, not as a secret supplement, but as a way to help the body recover naturally. In fact, a study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that participants who consumed sodium bicarbonate after exercise experienced less soreness and faster recovery. Their bodies restored pH balance more quickly, helping them perform better the next day. Now, you don't need to be an athlete to benefit. Even a gentle daily walk, light stretching, or housework can strain your muscles if your body isn't clearing acid efficiently. A small glass of baking soda water, taken occasionally after activity, can support your recovery, so you feel ready to move again without that nagging stiffness. Just remember, moderation is the secret. More isn't better. A little baking soda water goes a long way in helping your body do what it's designed to do: bounce back, stay active, and keep you feeling strong. Because at any age, movement is life, and keeping your muscles comfortable means you get to enjoy that life fully. Benefit number 9, acts as an antacid for indigestion and upset stomach. Now let's talk about one of the most common reasons people first try baking soda water: indigestion and an upset stomach. You know that uncomfortable bloated feeling after a big meal, or the pressure that builds up when food just seems to sit heavy in your stomach. That's often caused by too much stomach acid or gas trapped in your digestive tract. It's not dangerous, but it can certainly ruin your evening. Baking soda or sodium bicarbonate has been used for generations as a natural antacid. When you dissolve it in water and drink it, it reacts with the excess acid in your stomach to form salt, water, and carbon dioxide. That gentle fizzing effect helps neutralize the acid, and often relieves discomfort in just minutes. It's the same principle used in many over-the-counter antacid tablets, just in its simplest form. A small amount of baking soda water can calm that burning or bloated feeling and restore balance to your stomach's environment. Scientific evidence backs this up too. The American Journal of Gastroenterology noted that sodium bicarbonate can quickly raise gastric pH levels, reducing irritation and easing the symptoms of occasional indigestion. But here's the key word: occasional. Using it too often can disrupt your body's natural acid balance and even cause unwanted side effects. Baking soda water should never replace a proper meal plan, nor should it be used daily without your doctor's approval. So think of it as your rescue option. A gentle, natural remedy to help when your stomach feels off balance after a heavy meal or a bit too much coffee. Sometimes a simple glass of water with baking soda can bring fast comfort and remind you that not every solution has to come from a pharmacy shelf. Benefit number 10. The surprising research on baking soda and cancer support. This next benefit might shock you, and it's one that scientists are still studying carefully. Some research suggests that baking soda may play a small supportive role in cancer treatment, not as a cure, but as a way to help the body maintain a less acidic internal environment. Here's what we know so far. Many cancer cells tend to thrive in acidic surroundings. When the area around a tumor becomes too acidic, it can actually help those cells grow and spread more easily. Researchers began to wonder, could changing that acidity make cancer treatments work better? In a 2009 study published in Cancer Research, scientists gave laboratory mice with breast cancer a controlled amount of sodium bicarbonate. The results were fascinating. It reduced the acidity near the tumors and appeared to slow the spread of cancer cells. The baking soda didn't kill cancer directly, but by shifting the pH around the tumor, it made the environment less friendly for cancer to grow. Now, it's extremely important to note, these were early findings, and most of this research is still in its experimental stages. Baking soda is not a cancer treatment, and it should never replace chemotherapy, radiation, or any medical care recommended by a doctor. However, studies like this highlight something interesting about how the body's pH balance affects many health conditions, even serious ones. It also reminds us that keeping your body in balance through healthy diet and hydration supports every system in subtle but powerful ways. So while baking soda water is no miracle cure, it continues to open the door for more research, showing that sometimes the simplest substances in your kitchen can inspire groundbreaking discoveries in medicine. Benefit number 11. Gentle relief for mouth and throat irritation. If you've ever had a sore throat, mouth ulcer, or canker sore, you know how much those little irritations can bother you, especially when you're trying to eat or talk. Baking soda can help calm that discomfort naturally. When dissolved in water and used as a gentle rinse or gargle, baking soda helps neutralize acids and reduce bacteria in your mouth and throat. This creates a cleaner, more balanced environment that allows irritated tissues to heal faster. Dentists often recommend baking soda rinses because of their mild antiseptic and soothing properties. A study in the Journal of the American Dental Association found that regular rinsing with a baking soda solution can reduce oral bacteria and ease inflammation caused by mouth sores or infections. To try it, dissolve half a teaspoon in a glass of warm water, swish or gargle gently, and then spit it out. It's simple, effective, and safe, a small act of self-care that can make a big difference in your comfort. Benefit number 12. Soothes and calms the skin. You might be surprised to learn that baking soda isn't just good for what's inside your body. It can also help soothe your skin. When used correctly, it's a simple, natural way to ease mild irritation, dryness, or itchiness. When dissolved in warm water, baking soda creates a gentle alkaline bath that can help calm redness, reduce inflammation, and restore your skin's balance. Many people use it to relieve discomfort from things like eczema, bug bites, rashes, or even sunburn. To try it, add 1 to 2 cups of baking soda to a warm, not hot bath and soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. You can also make a small paste of baking soda and water for spot relief on itchy areas. A review published in the Journal of Dermatological Treatment found that baking soda soaks can improve skin comfort and texture, especially for people with chronic dryness or irritation. It's not a cure for serious skin conditions, but for mild irritation, it's an easy, affordable way to give your skin a little extra care, right at home. Now that we've covered its benefits, let's talk about how to prepare baking soda water safely and correctly. Because while it's simple, how you mix and when you drink it makes all the difference. Start by measuring half a teaspoon of baking soda and adding it to about 1 glass, 200 milliliters of water. Stir well until it's fully dissolved. You shouldn't see any residue at the bottom. This ensures your body absorbs it evenly and prevents any gritty texture or stomach discomfort. You can drink it in the morning on an empty stomach to help with digestion and balance your body's pH, or 1 to 2 hours after meals if you're looking to calm indigestion or heartburn. But remember, moderation matters. 1 glass a day is plenty for most people, and baking soda water should be used occasionally, not as a daily habit unless your doctor specifically recommends it. If you're adding it to your routine, avoid exceeding 1/2 teaspoon per glass and always use food-grade baking soda, not the kind meant for cleaning. And here's a helpful tip. If you want a milder version, add a squeeze of lemon to your glass. It not only improves the taste, but helps the drink feel gentler on your stomach. Used this way, baking soda water can be a simple, safe home remedy to support digestion, balance, and energy. But using too much or too often can do more harm than good. Think of it like seasoning in food. A little goes a long way. Used properly, it brings balance. Used excessively, it can upset that balance. So keep it simple, stay consistent, and let your body do the rest. Before you start using baking soda water regularly, it's very important to understand that not everyone should try this remedy. Like many things in health, the dose, frequency, and your individual condition all matter. If you have high blood pressure, kidney problems, or heart disease, baking soda water may not be safe for you. That's because it contains sodium, and too much sodium can increase fluid retention or strain your kidneys. Seniors on sodium-restricted diets should especially be cautious. People who are pregnant, taking antacids, antibiotics, or certain medications, or who often feel bloated, should also talk to their doctor before trying it. The same goes for anyone managing chronic conditions like diabetes or acid reflux. Baking soda is powerful because it changes your body's internal pH, but that's exactly why it should be used in moderation. Overdoing it, even something as simple as using it every day, can lead to imbalances like metabolic alkalosis, which may cause nausea, muscle cramps, or fatigue. So if you're curious about adding this to your wellness routine, do it the safe way, by consulting your healthcare provider first. Ask whether it fits your medications, your blood pressure, and your kidney function. Here's the bottom line. Baking soda water can be a helpful, science-backed remedy for occasional relief or prevention. But it's not a cure-all, and it's not meant for long-term daily use without medical guidance. This video is for informational purposes only, and should never replace professional medical advice. Always talk to your doctor before trying any new home remedy or supplement, especially if you have underlying health conditions or take medications. Every senior's body is unique, and what works for one person may not be right for another. The power of baking soda water lies in how carefully it's used. The right amount can support balance and comfort. Too much too often can do the opposite. Moderation, awareness, and guidance from your doctor are key. And maybe that's the real lesson today. Sometimes, good health doesn't come from expensive supplements or complex routines. It comes from understanding your body, listening to it, and using nature's simplest tools wisely. If this video gave you something new to think about, maybe a better understanding of your body or a new way to feel your best, please take a moment to help our senior vital health community grow. Give this video a like if you found it helpful. Leave a comment below. How's your health been lately? Have you ever tried baking soda water before? And if you'd like to support our work, click the Super Thanks button below to send a small token of appreciation. It really helps us create more videos like this for seniors like you. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vital Health for more simple, science-backed tips made especially for older adults who want to stay strong, active, and independent. Your health journey is yours, but you're never walking it alone. Here's to balance, vitality, and living your best years with confidence. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.